guys? Welcome back to my channel. Excuse the mess, me and my daughters are doing gifts in a jar. I recently just had surgery and a lot of people brought meals over for my family, and this is one way of me saying thank you. So me and my girls are putting together a bunch of gifts in a jar. Today we're going to be doing the oatmeal chocolate chip cookie mix. We're calling ours Cowboy cookies. I made these tags on my Cricut, and I just put the additional ingredients that's needed, and I copied the instructions that were on the recipe. I'm not doing walnuts. You could do like M&Ms or whatever, but we're just gonna keep it with chocolate chips. This is what we just did. It's not perfect, but that's just how it goes sometimes. So all they need to do, we're using a quart-sized jar. It says wide mouth. We're doing regular mouth. It doesn't really matter. So let's show you how to do it. Okay, so when doing this with your kids, things do get a bit messy, but they are having fun doing these gifts in a jar. Do we need more chocolate chips? Okay. So my daughter is just finishing up her last one, and then we'll show you guys how we do it. I've got two girls over here having some fun. So in this bowl, we're starting with 1 cup of flour. We need to mix the flour, salt, baking soda, and cinnamon before we add it to the jar. Okay, so I kind of had an accident. I lost half of my salt, so I'm just gonna add. See, that's exactly what happened the first time. Okay, do it one more time, and I'll just do a little bit. Real life over here, guys. Let's see if I can actually get this right this time. Okay, so we've got our salt. After we do our salt, we're gonna add a 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, and then we're gonna do a 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. Now we're gonna mix all this together. So I'm just gonna mix this together the best I can. So I had to get my little baby girl to help me mix it because I couldn't do it with one hand. So we're just gonna mix that up all together. Now that we have it all mixed up like this, we're just going to add it to our jar, and we're using one of these, I don't even know what to call these, like a funnel thing, to get our ingredients in our jar. So we're just going to pour it in like so. And that's what it looks like. We have a little bit here. So we're just going to, if you're adding walnuts, you would want to push this down a bit so you can have more space, but we're not doing walnuts. Next layer is going to be our brown sugar layer. So we're going to add a 1/2 cup of brown sugar, like so. And then we'll try to move it around the best we can to even it out, because if you look around, it's a little chunky. It doesn't have to be perfect. As you can see, none of these are perfect at all, but they work. So we're just gonna wiggle this a bit. Next layer is 1/4 cup of regular sugar. So we're gonna add that in. Go ahead, add it in. Add it in. Okay, now this is how my girls are doing it. They're like letting it go sideways. It's fine. If you want, you could even it out with your spoon, move it over, but we're gonna go ahead and leave it like that. So next layer is oatmeal or dried oats, quick cooking oats, whatever you have. It's 1 cup and 1/4 cup. So 1 1/4, we're gonna add it to our jar. So go ahead, Alani, one at a time. Uh-oh, see, this is what happens. We might need a tad bit more, Anaya. Okay, so that's how we get messes around here. We need maybe just a little, 1/2 scoop more, Anaya. Okay, so we're gonna replace what we spilt. I think that's it. So our very last layer is 1 cup of chocolate chips. If you wanted to add walnuts, you can do that too. You definitely need to push this down, but I'm not pressing it down because I know I'm not gonna be adding walnuts, and I don't wanna have such a big gap of space. So we're gonna go ahead and add this 1 cup of chocolate chips. So go ahead and add the 1 cup, Alani. Pour it in, and it'll fill it right on up to the top. So if you look, we're just right about there. So here we can leave it. If you wanna add more chocolate chips, you can. We're gonna put our lid on, and then we're gonna show you guys how we decorate our jars. Okay, so we're pretty much all done with the gifts in a jar. We're all cleaned up for the most part over here. I'm gonna show you guys how I'm wrapping them. So I've got a little twine. You can use whatever twine you have or want. You can use ribbon too. I'm just using some of this and a tag. And then I'll be using a piece of fabric. So what I'm going to do is take this off. So I took off the ring. I'm just gonna take a piece of fabric and put it on like so. Try to make it as even as possible. And then I'm going to twist it on so it can stay like so. Isn't that beautiful? And then I'm going to take my tag and I'm going to put it inside the hole. And then I am just going to take it and tie it around. So just like this. Just gonna tie it. I'm gonna tie a knot. It's not gonna be totally fancy. Just gonna tie a little knot. And then the extra string you could leave. Cut some of it off like that. And then here is your cookie mix. Isn't that beautiful? So I'm gonna finish all the rest of these. This is a different cookie mix I'm trying out. That is a chocolate dream cookie in a jar. I still need to make a tag for that one, but that's basically it. So this is what it looks like up close. And that is a beautiful gift. This is the gift bag I'm putting it in, and it fits this size gift bag really well. Let me get it in there first. Okay guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is a really fun and easy gift to make, and people love getting these. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give this a try and let me know what you guys think. If you have any questions, type them down below and we'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you. Bye.